Welcome back to the Big T. The winner's enclosure has been won by number 2, Duke of Swing, the improving son of Duke of Marmalade. Well done to the Alexander team. Well done to all the owners involved, and of course to Dennis Schwartz as well on a nice positive ride. And we're going to chat to him. Den, I thought a nice ride from you. You opted to go forward on him. Of course, last run we couldn't put a line through it. I think he's much better than that, and he still shows signs of greenness in the last 100.
Yes, I think he's a very immature horse. He's still quite clumsy, and his improvement is tremendous. At work, he shows us, at home, he shows us quite good work, which is nice. And I think there's quite a future for him left if he can keep it up like this.
And trip-wise, do you think he's more at home over this sort of a trip, or in time a bit further?
Probably in time he will get a little bit further. But at the moment, with him being so clumsy, he likes the honest pace, and even if he has to make it himself. So I think he's better this trip for now, and maybe even a mile. So, but I'll leave that up to Mr. Alexander and see what they want to do with him next. And I just want to say a big thanks to the owners as well, Mr. Sadie and Mr. and Mrs. Gardner, and also to Mr. Simpson.
I've got 2 more questions for you, of course. So we're going to touch on the track. Are you happy with the condition? I know you're always out in front.
Yes, the track is quite good. It still seems quite a little bit odd. So I think the horses do run a little bit better from up there, but like you saw in the last meeting, yeah, I did come from quite far back. So I'm actually happy to be anywhere as long as the pace is good.
And then, of course, the rest of your rides. I'll touch with Dean just now regarding the Alexander horses, but just from your side, you got chances, guys must include them?
Yes, definitely. I think race 3, that grade for Mr. Zaki, has been working quite well at home. Obviously, with his long layoff, he might need it a bit, so going 2-4 for the first time. But he's a nice little outsider to maybe include in the quartets and stuff like that.
Super stuff. Nice, confident ride. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Dean. Of course, good to have you on course, and good bunch of owners once again. And he still looks to be a clumsy sort.
Oh, Brendan, he's just been a late maturing horse, but he's a lovely horse. I think he's a horse that he'll go on. But yeah, and I think he will get a bit further in time.
I know last time they reported not striding out. So would you also put it down to mentalness? Obviously not quite there yet.
No, horse ran into the back of him in his last start, and he got hurt. So that's what happened.
Okay, super. And just from your side, Magic School, you got a few nice runners. Just kidding.
Yeah, I think, look, it's always tough out the maidens. So she's got it all to do, but she's a lovely filly, and I think she'll be competitive there.
You guys are doing brilliant work with your horses. They're looking good in the preliminaries, so keep the winners turning out.
Oh, look, it's teamwork, and Dennis is part of the team, and it's his input's good, and we get in there.
Well done, Dean. Good to have you on course again.
Thanks very much.
Well done. Let's get Mr. Sadie into the winner's enclosure. You love your racing. Good to have you over here, and always gives you a lot of joy when they go past the post like that.
It's unbelievable. It's good to have winners. Winners are very important in any yard. But on form, I study a lot of form, and there was nothing in the race. And if you have a look, his first run with blinkers was excellent. Then he pulled up not striding. And in this field, I had to have a bet. And Dennis gave me the confidence, and Gary finally said, "This is my best on the day." I said, "No, you got better ones than this." I think the one in the 8th and the one in the 6th, I think they all got chances. But I was very impressed.
Good to have you on course, Mr. Sadie. Thank you for the input, and may you have a lovely afternoon.
Thanks so much.
Well done. Good to have Mr. Sadie on course. Dean, Gary, everybody involved over here. It's a good start for the punters. It's number 2, Duke of Swing, that's got the job done, went to the front, was never for the catching. And I think he's a horse that the penny hasn't quite dropped just yet. So maybe in time he could pick up 1 or 2. But like I said, a good way to start for the punters. Up next, we're going to get involved in some more exotics. We're looking for some big pulls. I know it's not the best time for punters. I've touched on that over the last few weeks, but we're going to dig deep. I think there's a few bankers throughout the afternoon and some top racing to come your way.